Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Around the World with me. I'm here at 37. So we are here in Taipei, and we will be going in this episode to Shanghai, China. This is actually my third attempt at this flight. My first one, there was something wrong with the airport when I got there. The airport was all messed up. There's weird blocks around it. I couldn't understand what was going on. I reloaded it. I tried it again in FSX, and now it works. I'm not sure what was going on with it. But then I tried it. That was actually a few days ago. Now I just tried it, and I was on my descent, and we were slowed down, but I got one of those weird wind direction things, and it sped the plane up to like over 200 knots, and it said it crashed. It said aircraft overstressed. No, it was because of the wind direction, not my fault. Notice though, there's a lot of planes. I'm not sure. See, this, I thought it says Evergreen, but it says like EZDok. Not sure if they had to like purposely. It's a stock airport, so I'm not sure if they had to purposely misspell it to not copyright infringe or something. I don't know. There are a lot of planes. This airport has been really weird though. Both times, they've told people to land and take off on certain runways, and they actually are taking off and landing on the exact opposite direction. So I don't know, this airport is a little weird taking off. But we'll go ahead and get out of here. Take selectors are on. Turn our battery on. Avionics 1. Turn on the generator. The nav and the beacon. Fuel boost. By the way, let me get this one out of the way. Go all the way up. There we go. And now we'll hit the starter. This goes to low idle. Parking brake is on, so make sure we don't go flying forward. Alright. Turn off the starter and the fuel boost. Avionics 2 is on. And we'll turn prop auto heat and pitot heat as well. Wait up ATC. By the way, thanks for somebody, I'm not sure exactly who it was, I can't remember your name, but told me if you hit CDI under here, we can actually bring it up. It will follow, I'm not sure if that's it or not. It will actually, I think it was that one. It will actually follow the nav, your flight plan. So I don't have to just use the heading like I always do. So thank you to whoever that was. I'm sorry I can't remember who it was. But thank you for that. Like I said, I tried this just a little bit ago. They were in IFR. Let's see if it's still IFR or not.
Cessna with Yankee. Request taxi for takeoff. Departure to the north. Cessna Taipei ground airport is currently IFR.
I figured that was going to happen. And like we've had that problem several times around the world. And just take off anyway, so that's fine. That ain't gonna stop me. Parking brake is off. We're gonna go ahead and push back. That all the way up. Bring back the yoke. Still gotta do my view for this aircraft. Sitting up a little too high. Set the altitude to 9,500. We're gonna take off on this runway back behind us. The first time I took off, first time I tried this, it was not IFR, and they had me take off on this, I think it's runway 6. It's right behind us. It's so much better than when we came in. We took off on a runway, it's right over there, and then remember we taxied clear around the airport to over here. Just because they don't have a taxiway connecting it. Kind of ridiculous. Long taxi, so we're just going to take off over here. But they had me take off over here before, so that's fine. Yeah, like, when I was taking off on runway 6, and they had someone come in, they said land on runway 24, and they came in and landed right behind me, which was runway 6. And then just a little bit ago, they said runway 24, and the guy came in and landed this way, which is runway 6. So, I don't know, they keep having people, I don't know, like, they tell them what runway to land on, but they're actually landing on the exact opposite, so I don't quite understand it. Alright, taxi lights on. Let's go ahead and taxi on over. That sucks. I did it, this episode, just a few minutes ago. We were about 50 miles out, and then to get the wind direction plus the descent, it just said aircraft overstressed. I was like, are you kidding me? The second time I've flown it? Alright, but we'll go over here. We'll do a little rolling takeoff. I don't hear anyone. I'm surprised because both times I've had a lot of ATC chatter, a lot of traffic in the area. There's a ton of planes at this airport, which I really like to see too. Alright, we'll stop right here. Let's see, runway 6, but yet people come in and land here when they're told for 24. Don't understand it. I don't know what this guy is doing. Alright, so the flaps were out. Couldn't remember. Landing lights come on. Strobe comes on. This aircraft seems like it struggles recently, trying to get going. Alright. Here we go. Alright. There we go. I'm almost certain. Alright, everybody, cutting back in. Sorry, I had to pause that for a second. On our way, let's see. Now it's not want to do it. Or is it? So we got aircraft sounds right under us. So maybe it was just an engine. I don't know. So I think that is actually it, because it is off to the north. Test out, hit autopilot, yaw damper. I would hit the nav instead of the heading. Just seems like that's a little too much, but I guess it isn't actually, because the desired track is 008, which that would be it. It just seemed like it was going off to the left too much.
Taipei ground, Thai 634 heavy, request taxi.
Let's use vertical speed, we'll go
heavy, taxi to gate Charlie 1, using taxiway Sierra 3, Sierra Papa, Sierra
1,000
5,
feet.
Sierra. Taxiing to gate Charlie 1 via taxiway Sierra 3, Sierra Papa.
Visibility isn't that bad. It's kind of dark with some of the clouds, but I don't understand why it needs to really be an IFR. It's not that bad. The other thing about this trip is it's extremely boring as far as scenery goes. Basically, the whole way you're over water. So about, I don't know, 70, 80 miles out or so, you hit a little bit of land, then go back over the ocean again and over land to get to Shanghai. It's just, there's nothing, you know? We just got off the coast. It doesn't seem that bad. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of clouds, but it doesn't seem that bad of weather. But by the way, again, thank you for whoever told me to hit that CDI so we can actually follow our GPS. That's very, very helpful. Like I said, we're set to go to 9,500 feet for our altitude. There's, like I said, nothing to see, so I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. It's not too long a flight. says 253, but that's because we're going so slow. We can actually increase the thrust a little bit. Hold back because I don't want to get into the flashing area. I think it's more like an hour or something, and then, of course, once we level off, we cruise around 170 knots, something like that. So it's a pretty short flight. But I'll go ahead and speed it up, everyone, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Alright, everybody, just slowed it down. We're about 25 miles out. The weather just turned bad here. A lot worse than it was back in Taipei. Got the tower for full stop landing.
Pudong Tower, Cessna is 23 miles south with Gulf to land. Cessna, Pudong Tower.
Oh, come on.
Is currently IFR. Request denied.
Alright. Again, we land anyway. Let's check out the map. I can't remember if it's straight in or not yet. We got 3 in here. 1634, 1735, 1735. So I have no idea which would be which. Dag on it. Unless, if we zoom in, I can't... Will it tell me the runways? Because we could use the ILS. Not that we technically need it. Alright, so 30... No, it's going to be 35 right. We'll use that one. 35 right. Need to go to the map though. I should have, didn't mean to let go of it then. 35 right. 111.9. 111.9. Alright, so our nav 111.9. We'll switch that over. We haven't been using this. We could. I just find this so freaking hard to use. Ah, jeez. Select approach. No, why would I want to do that? See, I don't even know how to... I'm just going to get it back now. I hate this thing. I literally hate it. I don't want to go back to ZSPD. ZS just seems like it takes so freaking long. Whoops, I had it right there. ZS. Come on, why do I have to get off that cursor and come back? ZSPD. Thank you.
United 86 Heavy is 9 miles southeast. Inbound ILS. Runway 34 left approach. United 86 Heavy, Pudong Tower. Fly straight in. Runway 34 left. Altimeter 3015.
35 right.
Fly straight in. Runway 34 left. United 86 Heavy.
I don't want 34 left. Why can't you give me something else? This doesn't seem to have 35 right in it. 17 right, 35 left. Alright, screw that. I hate that. I hate that whole system. It's just stupid to me. Alright, we're 16 miles out. Let's go ahead and slow down. Get down to about 2,500 feet. Could use 34 left. I mean, we don't technically need it to use this. I was just wanted to try it again.
Cleared to land. Runway 34 left.
See, I can't even get out of there.
Cleared to land. Runway
I hate this.
34 left. United 86 Heavy.
Alright. Now that we've lost our map, basically, we know we need to go over here. Why can't you just go back to GPS mode? Suspect to Harvest, Alabama. I want to get down a little bit quicker. Vertical speed. There you go. Go about 900 feet a minute. I'll leave it right there, actually. afraid that we may need to get over a little bit more. Just break through the clouds, yes. What was the course? 347, I think? I hate how to cycle through those views. We'll make sure, as you can see, the glide slope is below us, but we're coming right up on it. Could catch up a little quicker. I'm going to pull back on the thrust a little bit. Now it's looking better.
United 86 Heavy, exit runway 18.
Of course, this goes out or gets screwed up the time where we actually can't see. That's fantastic as well. We're only 9 miles out. We're right up on the glide slope now.
United 86 Heavy, contact ground on
Let's go to switch over to nav. We do have wind.
1.65 for United 86 Heavy.
That's a 0. Although I'm not very confident this is going to work. Really wish we were down a little lower. We're still on the glide slope. Just we're over to the right. Or I should say the runway. We need to get over to the right. That's weird that they didn't have 35 right in there. Alright, we're 7.7 miles out. Man, it's just that lower level of clouds is really good screwing with it. We're a little below the
Pudong Tower,
glide slope now.
35 Heavy, 9 miles. Traffic. Inbound ILS,
Traffic.
runway 34
Traffic.
left approach. United
Traffic.
835 Heavy,
Traffic.
Pudong Tower. Make
Traffic.
straight, runway 34
Traffic.
left, altimeter
Traffic.
30.
See, we're actually dropping
Traffic.
low now.
Traffic.
Runway 34
Traffic.
left, United
Traffic.
835 Heavy.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
Nice
Traffic.
wind here.
Traffic. Traffic. Traffic.
6.3 away, and it doesn't seem to be taking us to.
Traffic.
That's what I'm worried about. It's not. I don't
Traffic.
think we're going towards the
Traffic.
freaking runways.
Traffic.
Although who
Traffic.
could tell?
Traffic. Traffic. Traffic.
All right, so
Traffic.
see here.
Traffic. Traffic.
I'm taking off the.
Traffic. Traffic.
Make sure we're at normal speed.
Traffic. Traffic.
Because this thing is not. I don't. It's like we're not on the GPS
Traffic.
or on the nav, I should say.
Runway 34 left.
Traffic. Traffic. Traffic.
Land, runway 34
Traffic.
left, United
Traffic.
835 Heavy.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
It says we're 4.3 out.
Traffic.
Hit the flaps.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
So the nav didn't work for the ILS, and our GPS is out, and we have horrible weather, so we can't see the runways.
Traffic.
And this lady will not stop
Traffic.
saying traffic.
Traffic.
Stop.
Traffic.
Good lord.
Traffic.
Pudong Tower,
Traffic.
Atlantic Southern 382
Traffic.
runway 34 left,
Traffic.
ready for
All right.
takeoff. IFR
Traffic.
Now let's cut over.
Traffic.
Southern 384
Traffic.
pulled short, runway
Traffic.
34 left, traffic.
Traffic.
Boeing 777
Traffic.
for final.
Traffic.
Pulled short,
Traffic.
runway 34 left,
Traffic.
Atlantic Southern 382
Traffic. Traffic.
It says we're 2 miles out.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
We need to get left
Traffic.
according to our nav.
Traffic. Traffic.
My God, does anyone know how to mute that? That is so god awful. Having to listen to that.
Traffic. 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 Traffic.
All right, here's the airport. Opposite.
Traffic.
Well, this one's going to be ours right here.
Traffic.
You can see we are high. We're at full flaps now.
Traffic. Traffic.
I'm not going to go over to 34 left, especially because everybody else is landing there.
Traffic.
Finally, thank you. Good lord. Because isn't there another runway on the other side? So there should be two here. I guess it's this one and this one there. There we go.
United 835 Heavy, turn next taxiway. United 835 Heavy, contact ground on 121.2.
I don't even see anyone on the runways. I see planes parked over there, but
runway 34 left.
the way there's all this chatter, you would think that there'd be somebody over there on 34
Runway
left.
34 left, China Southern 38.
I don't even see a plane parked over there by the runway waiting to get on the runway.
121.65.
So where are all these people?
Heavy.
Alright, we got down. It's kind of a ridiculous flight, it felt like. I tell you, I'm really done listening to these people, my god.
Pudong ground.
That's one problem with having so much traffic on.
Taxi to general aviation parking. Using taxiway opposite Alpha, Bravo 1, Bravo, Lima 16, Lima 17. Taxiing to
Hurry up and
general
ask me about the
aviation
rest of.
parking.
God dang it! Why can't you show me?
Bravo, Lima 16,
I had to
Lima
come to a complete stop.
Cessna.
I'm trying to get that out quick. Sounded like another long taxi. Oh, I didn't record that. I'll have to use instant replay again. Although it was kind of a scary landing there. I couldn't see anything. Can't use the GPS. Had to just try and line up with the nav because I could, for whatever reason, it didn't want to come in there on the ILS. Kind of weird because, I mean, it worked perfectly. It was just the plane would not follow it. I don't know if we weren't pointed directly enough to it, but we left it on there for a while. I don't know. Maybe I didn't leave it on there long enough to... But, no, because we saw it cross from right to left, and that's why I shut it off, because the plane did not follow it. But all in all, it ended up fine. Man, it was just horrible visibility. I can understand why this airport would be IFR, but Taipei, it didn't seem like it should be. This is going to be another one of those big, sprawling airports. I have no idea where they're going to park us. Probably very far away. Alright, so I see that fence over there. I thought the fence was going to be the boundary, but we actually go beyond that. So that is part of the actual airport. Down here, that big building on the left. Didn't get to see much of the airport because most of it's on the other side. They're back behind us right now.
Traffic. Traffic.
Man, we're on the ground, yo.
Traffic.
Like, there's no traffic warnings for us on the ground. Like, that's, of all planes, that's probably the most annoying thing I've ever heard on any plane, is that thing yelling traffic at me. And I can't find out how to mute it at all. this has been happening with the. You see how the progressive taxi disappears? That's been happening lately too. I'm worried the FSX is getting a little where it's like needs to be reinstalled. This little thing's been happening like that lately. I really don't want to reinstall it. It takes days. Although I probably wouldn't do a complete computer reinstall. By the way, today is like the 22nd, so we're almost at Christmas, and there's one thing I asked for was another SSD, and I'm going to put P3D version 3 on it. I'm going to stick with FSX, by the way, but I do want to try out P3D version 3, because that's what most people have, and so I think most people would want to see the flying with that. I'll talk more about that when I get this turned off, so we don't have to listen to these people talking. It's really annoying. I'm trying to talk over them. Avionics are off. How'd that happen? Prop auto heat. You are off. Pitot heat. Nav beacon taxi. Generator goes off. Battery off. Now we don't have to listen to them. Yes. But finally in Shanghai, third time's the charm. Because it literally took 3 times to do it. See, I can hear planes, but I really don't see them. Dude, it's off. You're off. How can you be coming through? I was happy to turn it off so I couldn't hear you, and it's here you are talking. There. Although I shouldn't have been able to hear them with everything off. Like I say, I didn't see anyone anywhere near to the runway. But yeah, you can clearly hear the engine sounds. There. And there, maybe. So maybe there is actually some movement. I couldn't see anyone coming in. They were giving that one plane clearance to take off on that runway, but I couldn't see anyone lined up or anywhere. Yeah, that's definitely a plane on the move. But as I was saying, for Christmas I am getting an SSD, another one, and I am gonna put P3D V3 on it. But like I say, I will keep FSX and do most videos in FSX, but I do want to try out P3D. I had the original one, never got into 2 or 2.5, but I'll get 3 again and put it on the SSD and maybe do some flights on it on occasion. So it just, the performance seems so much better on that, so I thought I'd give it a try. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode. I don't know exactly where we're going to go next. There are some requests out there. One person wanted me to go to Incheon, I think, Seoul, South Korea. Actually, I have I have a scenery for Japan. That's pretty sweet right there. Watching them come in. But I'm not sure exactly where we're gonna go next. I'm gonna have to look at the map and check out where we go. If you all have any requests, go ahead and make them. As we fly north and gonna have to get over to to Russia to get back over to the United States, and then make our completion over there in Huntington eventually. But that's gonna be it for this episode, everybody. I hope you all did enjoy it, and I will catch you guys on the next flight.